Hi, this is Anna Imagination with the Healing Garden. Welcome to Shifting Perspectives. If you are new to my channel, I am a philosopher, psychologist, sociologist of 30 years. I have an assignment for you. The assignment is when you are scrolling through social media today for the week, every time you see a post that you want to comment on, instead of commenting your perspective, change it into a question. Be curious. The reason why is for two reasons. The first reason is by taking a question status, we call this Socratic method in philosophy. By presenting a question instead of a statement, what you're doing is, first of all, you are assuming the role of open mind rather than a closed mind. Second of all, instead of when we state things in without the form of a question, we are projecting our own opinion onto other people. When you ask a question, you're actually inviting in the concept of another perspective. But here's the real difference. If you are right, then you are making someone else think rather than just parroting information back and forth, which leads to an argument. By asking a question, it actually invites discussion and it forces the person who you are wanting to persuade into thinking. Also, as a question, it is significantly less invasive. In fact, it's not invasive at all. You are forcing the person to answer for themselves. You're forcing the other person to think. And when they start thinking and reflecting on their own opinion, that puts them in a different mindset where they have to seriously look inward and ask, why do I believe this? Which basically, by presenting a question, you are encouraging and nurturing curiosity. Now, when you make a statement, what you end up doing is that's repetition, that's aggressive, that's assertive. Well, it's more than assertive, it's aggressive. It is forced perspective, it's a form of perspective abuse, and it's projection. So by asking a question instead, it completely changes the atmosphere and the environment from a confrontational, competition, combative environment over to a learning friendly, open invitation discussion. So there's a lot of things online right now where it says, hey, here's an idea. How about if we don't comment if we're upset? I'm proposing a third option. Comment, but ask the question. I just saw a post on Facebook where it showed the Wyoming landmark of a giant, that big landmark thing. And somebody proposed that it might be a fossilized tree, which was really awesome. I'm like, wow. To look here, let me just pull it up here. If you don't know the landmark to which I'm referring, it was an extraordinary point of view. And the reason why I'm like, so that's really interesting. When I saw this tree stump, well, this landmark in Wyoming, I'll just Google it because I'm not finding it on my feed. What I realized was Wyoming landmark. Just a minute. I need to landmark. Okay, there we go. Come on, come on. There's like only one Wyoming landmark. Okay, it's this thing right here. It's the Devil's Tower. It's that thing. So somebody proposed that it was actually a fossilized tree stump. And there was a lot of people already like commenting their opinion, remarking. And if it is a tree stump, it was a fascinating perspective. And I'm like, whoa, is it a tree stump? But my question is, why is it the only one? If this is a tree, why is there only one? So I asked the question, why is there only one if it's a tree? And I just threw that out there. And I noticed the entire energy was different when I did that. I noticed that instead of it being combative and assertive and aggressive, like it normally is when I comment a statement, I realized that the entire energy changed within my element, within me, where it felt more learning, more education, more let's discuss this. That's interesting. And it invited people in to talk in a non-confrontational manner. So the assignment is cultivate curiosity. Absolutely cultivate curiosity. Do not state your opinion. Ask a question that reflects your own perspective. For instance, example, when I saw that, my first thought was, well, there's only one. So why, if that's the case, would there only be one? Now, instead of me arguing, well, that's not a tree stump because there's only one, I asked the question instead, why is there only one? So now I'm getting other people to think. Now it's presenting an atmosphere with that. So when you comment on social media, what I want you to do when you do this assignment is focus on the energy change. Really, that's the goal here. Focus on the energy shift inside of you when you pose a question as opposed to making a statement, and just feel the difference in your energy when you ask a question instead of making a statement. I'm going to be pushing out a lot of little assignments like this, and this particular emotion is curiosity. This is absolutely the curiosity assignment. So the goal again is ask a question in a situation where you normally would make a statement, and then focus on the shift of energy from asking the question or from making that statement over to asking a question. Feel how that difference is inside of you. Look for negative versus positive energy. Look for open mind versus closed mind. Look for healthier, really it's competition combative versus explorative educational. Notice that change. And I will be posting regular assignments like this to explore each and every emotion and giving you an assignment. So check back tomorrow and I'll have the next one for you. Thank you so much. And may the kindest of words always find you.